Is this thing on? Is it on? I hate it when people do that to mics, and I hate it when they tap mics. Don't blow into mics. Don't bang on mics with your finger, and don't coil mic wires up like you would an extension cord. There's fine, easy to break filaments in the mic cords. Most of you don't care about the techniques, so I won't get into it, but don't do that to mics, any of that. Just watched Oz, the Great and the Powerful. It was so good, it was good on the drive-in movie screen. I saw Bruce Campbell in it. He's in there super quick. He's usually in every Sam Raimi creation. He's always there. James Franco was in it, and while I'm watching James Franco, there are parts of that movie where he is so zany and crazy that I visualized Ash from Evil Dead 2. They already made Evil Dead 1, but in the 80s, Evil Dead 1 was made, and then Evil Dead 2 was made again with a little bit different cast, and it was pretty much the same movie but changed a little. Why couldn't they do that again? Because I read somewhere that they are making Evil Dead 2 again. Get rid of the Ash from the first one and put in James Franco as Ash in the second one, and Army of Darkness if they decide to go that far. Bejeweled 3 does not limit the amount of times that you can play the game. In other words, if you get to level 10, it doesn't say, now you've got to buy tickets. You got to buy these tickets to play on further. Or you got to ask your friends, you got to bother your friends over and over to send you tickets via Facebook invites or whatever. This game also does not limit the amount of times you can play if you don't succeed within 5 times. It doesn't say, oh, you got to stop playing now for 20 minutes until you can play again. This version that you're looking at now is on Xbox 360, but this game is also available on iPhone, the complete game, for 99 cents, I think. It might be a little higher, but it's not much at all. And with it, you also get Bejeweled Blitz. Also not very expensive at all. I can't remember how much it is, but it's either like $1.99 or 99 or... Well, hold on, I'll check it out. Well, I bought the game already on my iPhone, so it won't let me see the price. But I think it was $1.99. I am a tightwad, and I won't spend much money on anything. So I know it was cheap. And, yeah. So, between Bejeweled 1 and 2, I think they had a Bejeweled live game. I really didn't care for that live game. Can't place my finger on why. And I think Bejeweled 1 and 2 were pretty similar. They just had different maps, and the music was a little different. The narrator stayed the same all the way through every game, and it's always really cool and very relaxing. The music, I think, in all the Bejeweled games is superior to other games. Another popular game out there, the music is so bad and so depressing and so drab and boring and just sad bastard music. I gotta mute the music out. I can't stand it. It makes me not even want to play the game. Bejeweled, you don't have that problem. The music just, it puts you in a trance. If you like trance music or just like zoning out, you can zone out to this while playing an awesome puzzle. In Bejeweled 4, they should ramp up the sound effects. Sort of like Mortal Kombat or Killer Instinct. Whenever a cool combo happened, the announcer would like yell something out. You've got butterflies, which is what you're watching here. You got to prevent the butterflies from reaching the top. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a spider up there. If the butterfly reaches the top, the spider will eat it. Then you've got Diamond Mine, which you've got a limited amount of time. You've got to uncover all the diamonds, and you got to clear levels. And each level you clear gives you 30 more seconds. Then you've got poker. I don't know how to play poker, but poker players may like it. Then there's lightning. There's all kinds of different rounds in the third one, and they're very fun and very stressful in a good way. All the next gen consoles are about to come out, and everybody's freaking out about what's what and the different features on them. I looked at a pretty extensive video of the Wii U. That seems really gimmicky because you can still play with the regular controller, whatever the next Nintendo's going to be. And that Wii U, I mean, if you didn't have it, you could still play. You don't have to have it for that handheld, and if you're going to have a handheld, why not just get the 3DS? Because Nintendo is putting all their games on the 3DS anyway, which irks me. We waited over 20 years for a Kid Icarus sequel.
You can count on me to win the archery event, Princessicus.
No! What, may I ask, were you aiming at?
The target.
Does this look like a target to you? Oh!
Always talking about it. And we finally get it, and it's on a handheld. That drives me insane. I'd rather play Kid Icarus on my huge plasma TV, leaning back and relaxing on my couch after work, instead of hunched over on a small handheld screen. I don't care if it's 3D. Stupid. Kid Icarus is too big to port down to a mini handheld game. It deserves something more than that. Something bigger. I mean, there's already tons of retro content out there on the Xbox Live Marketplace, and I looked at the content on the Wii U, or just the Wii Marketplace, and it's there. So I can say I wish there would be more, but it's already there, or you can get ROMs or whatever, but I just wish that they would still focus. In my fantasy world of gaming, they would still continually release those obscure games like Quartet. Or Peter Pack Rat. And they would be on like the big disc of games, like the Midway Classics discs, or the Sonic All-Stars. I can't remember if that's the name of it. But they had all these lists of games on there that I hadn't even forgotten about, like Congo Bongo. I didn't know that was a Sega game. I want to play Congo Bongo, Jungle Hunt. I can't remember if Jungle Hunt was before or after Pitfall, but I like the music in Jungle Hunt better. I want to play Quartet again. I want to play Peter Pack Rat. There's a soccer game out there, and I don't like sports games, but there's a soccer game called Hat Trick Hero.
Hat Trick Hero! Welcome!
And all the clips I see on YouTube don't display this portion of the game, but there's a lot of Street Fighter type combos in Hat Trick Hero. You can like do super kicks, and your ball, the soccer ball, turns into a fire ball and it flies across the screen, and there's a loud announcer that yells out something, and the soccer ball flies through the goal. Hat Trick Hero was almost like Shaolin Soccer, except Hat Trick Hero was around before Shaolin Soccer. more retro content out there. More, and not just Frogger and Space Invaders and Pac-Man. Although Pac-Man DX is pretty awesome. I've got a video up. But those are like the obvious games that even our grandparents remember because they were just so trendy. I'm really into the obscure ones, like the ones I've already mentioned, and even the PC games. I've read people call them point and click games, but on some of them you had to type in commands, like King's Quest 1. You had to type in the commands. I can't remember if King's Quest 2 and the rest, if you could just a point and a click. But I remember you having to type on the first one. And then there's Torrance Passage, which was just awesome all around.
I saw it. I saw everything.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I was just passing by when all that started. I was so scared I hid behind your barn.
So awesome that people are still uploading videos of it. Then Black Cauldron, man, I played that game so much and it scared the crap out of me. I was pretty young when it was released, and the music was creepy, and I'm easily freaked out anyway. I'm 38 years old now, and people can still scare me like I'm a little kid. But when they released Steven Spielberg's, George Lucas's Monkey Island, or Curse of Monkey Island, to the Xbox Live, man, that excited me so much. I didn't buy that game, but that's a point and click game, and they just, it's like other game developers saw that get released and were like, well, whatever. They didn't report, or whatever you call it, any more PC games. Well, they did Sam and Max. So Monkey Island and Sam and Max, those were point and click games. But the games I've mentioned, they were so popular, I don't know why they're overlooked.